the top headlines. One-day workshop on ecological restoration of Kahmei Hills held at Institution of Information Technology IIT Manipur. Police arrest 2 active cadres of outfits RPF PLA. Festival of Eid-ul-Fitr being celebrated today. Villagers to skip Eid after army trucks was ambushed in Punj. And Lucknow Super Giants to take on Gujarat Titans. Mumbai Indians to lock horns with Punjab Kings in IPL cricket. Good evening, you're watching the primetime ELITETV English News with me, Jianthuiliu Kahmei. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government, wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV also requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now, straight up to top stories. Manipur University Department of Forestry and Environmental Science and Forest Department Gangpokpi Forest Division jointly organized a one-day workshop on ecological restoration of Kahmei Hills at Institution of Information Technology IIT Manipur today. Chief Conservation Forest of State Forest Department Longjam Joy Kumar, Head of Department of Forestry and Environmental Science Dr. Vivek Vishan, and District Forest Officer of Gangpokpi Forest Division N. Ganesh along with officials attended the occasion, among others. Speaking at the occasion, Longjam Joy Kumar stressed that due to the gigantic climate change in the environment, he highlighted the mass deforestation for poppy plantation and lit wildfires triggered the collapse of fragile ecosystems and huge waves of extinction. Urging people to cooperate in safeguarding the ecosystem, he noted that government listing reserve forest area is to provide sufficient waters and to initiate a better environment, maintaining that government officials will not occupy the reserved forest areas. He further appealed people to associate in protecting the reserved forest area. Also in the news, teams of CDO Imphal East arrested 2 active members of proscribed outfit RPF PLA on Thursday midnight. They were identified as Johnson Ashem Elias John, 40 years, son of late A. Ashok Singh of Kwakathil Mayai Koibi Thiyam Laikai, Lamphal Police Station, at present Mongshangai Maning Laikai of Imphal West District, from Palace Compound near MFDC, and in the follow-up action, the team arrested Chinga Kham Ningol, Ketri Mayum Ongbi, Suni Bala Devi, Elias Abe, aged about 40 years, wife of Ketri Mayum Somorendra Singh of Singjamai Mayangbam Laikai, Imphal West District, from her residence in the morning of 21st April. During the verification, the arrestees enclosed that they are working under 1 SS Brigadier Chinglen Elias Tomba of RPF PLA. They are involved in the extortion, collection of extortion money from the general public, government officials, contractors, etc., for raising their party funds. From the possession of the arrestees, recovered and seized 7 numbers of .38 ammunitions from accused Johnson, 1 scooter, Hero Honda Pleasure with registration certificates, 2 numbers of mobile phones with SIM cards, 1 Aadhaar card, 1 wallet, 1 sling bag, and 1 helmet by observing due formalities. The arrestees along with the seized items have been handed over to Porampat police station. A case has been registered and they have been remanded into police custody for 6 days. On Friday at around 3 p.m., a team of special CDO units, Manipur Police led by Subedar L. Vivekananda Singh, OC Special CDO Unit and assisted by SI Kaye Kumar under the supervision of TH Krishna Tombi Singh, MPS, SP Railway and in charge Special CDO Units, Manipur Police conducted normal frisking checking of vehicles at Wahengbam Laikai Bazaar under law and order duty. During frisking and checking at around 6 p.m., a vehicle Maruti car bearing registration number NIL is stopped for frisking and checking of the vehicle. On verification of the driver of the said vehicle, he identified himself as Muhammad Ziaul Haq, 37, son of late Muhammad Kiyamuddin Lilong Hauraibi Makhalaikai. On close observation of the vehicle, it was highly suspicious that the vehicle appears to carry illegal drugs. So they have given an option for search his body along with his car under section 50 of ND and PS in front of a gazetted officer or a magistrate or in presence of 2 independent witnesses, in which he has given the option to search his body and his car in the presence of 2 independent. After the team requested 2 civil witnesses present there to witness the seizure of illegal drug for preparing a seizure memo, in which they were reluctant and disagreed to witness the seizure to be made. Having no other option, the team conducted his body search and searched his car, in which 4 number of soap cases were found present in the backside of the vehicle containing suspected contraband heroin powder inside each of the soap case, and each soap case weighed about 40 grams, and in total 4 soap case weighed 160 grams and 1 Maruti car Astar from the possession of Muhammad Ziaul Haq, 37, son of late Muhammad Kiyamuddin Lilong Hauraibi Makhalaikai, by preparing a seizure memo in presence of 2 police personnel of his team as witnesses at about 6:30 p.m. Subsequently arrested at the spot Wahengbam Laikai parking opposite to Sulab toilets by preparing an arrest memo at about 6:35 p.m. On preliminary questioning that the soap case was purchased from Mirza Khan, 34 years, son of Muhammad Shahidur Khan of Lilong, Konjen Laikai, Thobal district. Subsequently, a report under Section 57 ND and PS Act for seizure of contraband drugs and arrest of the accused person has been submitted to the officer in charge, Special CDO Unit, Manipur Police. The arrested person, also with the seized articles, is handed over to City Police Station for taking further necessary legal action. Moving on, Pradhan of Luang Shangbam Gram Panchayat, Sanjembam Angau, inaugurated a temple of Panthoibi at Luang Shangbam Makhalaikai, constructed by Kanglai Inat Yokhatpa Lup today. Retired headmaster Mangshatabam Ibomcha Meitei, social worker Nongthambam Ahanbi, and SECO and research scholar Akham Langol attended the inaugural ceremony among others. Speaking at the inaugural function, he lauded the youths of the locality and delineates the history of Panthoibi. Also in the news, one Mitei Chanu of Assam died in the night of 21st April at Kaki Ward number 1, Hojai. The deceased has identified as Yumnam Priya Devi, 24, daughter of Y. Nishikanta Singha of Kaki, Kring, Hojai. Priya married to Himanta Bardoloi, 26, son of Mahendro Bardoloi of Kaki Ward number 1 under police station Kaki, Hojai, Assam. Her in-laws have claimed that Priya hanged herself, but physical symptoms were seen different. The dead body has been taken to by the nearby hospital for post-mortem by Kaki police. A case has lodged to investigate the crime. Besides, post-mortem of the deceased has been undergoing at the Bugeshwari Phukanani BP Civil Hospital, Nagaon. SP of Hojai Saurabh Gupta assured that all necessary legal action and charge sheets will be filed at the earliest. Meanwhile, husband Himanta, father-in-law Mahindra and mother-in-law of Priya are in the police custody for further investigation relating to the cause of death. Eid-ul-Fitr is being celebrated with religious fervor and gaiety in various parts of the country today, April 22nd. The festival marks the culmination of the fasting month of Ramzan. The faithful will offer Eid prayers in Idgah and Grand Mosque. In Delhi, main Eid congregations are being held at Jama Masjid, Fatehpuri Masjid and Shahi Idgah. Elaborate security arrangements have been made for the occasion. In Gulf countries, it was celebrated yesterday, April 21st. Besides, leaders across the world, including Prime Minister Narendra Modi, President Draupadi Murmu, US President Joe Biden and British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak have extended their greetings on the occasion of Eid-ul-Fitr. The world leaders extended the message of joy and compassion on the occasion. Meanwhile, residents of Sangyot village in Jammu and Kashmir's Poonch district will not celebrate Eid on Saturday. The village was the destination of the ill-fated army truck that was ambushed on Thursday, leaving 5 soldiers dead. The vehicle was carrying fruits and other items for an iftar gathering meant to be held in Sangyot later that evening. According to locals, invitations had gone out to several people in the village of 4,000 for the 7 p.m. event, and arrangements were being taken care of by the Rashtriya Rifles unit. The truck was carrying materials from the RR headquarters at Basuni in Balakote and had picked up more items en route from Bhimbar Gali area, where the RR has a significant presence owing to movement of army convoys between Poonch and Rajouri. Around 3 p.m., when the loaded vehicle crossed Tota Gali and was just 7 to 8 kilometers short of its destination, unidentified terrorists who had already laid an ambush attacked it from multiple sides. When army troops and villagers from nearby Bahata Durain reached the spot soon after the attack, what they found were the charred bodies of 5 soldiers, 6 in a critical condition, and damaged fruits and edibles strewn around. Sarpanch of the Sangyot Panchayat, Muktiaz Khan, said he was among those invited for the iftar. Besides, one of the 5 Jawans who made the supreme sacrifice in the terror attack in Poonch district of Jammu and Kashmir, Lance Naik Kulwan Singh, met a heroic end like his father who lost his life in the Kargil conflict in 1999. He had joined the army in 2010, 11 years after his father made the supreme sacrifice in the heights of Kargil. Kulwan is survived by 1.5-year-old daughter and a 3-month-old son, who reside at Chadik village in Moga. The Sarpanch of the village said since Kulwan was the sole breadwinner of the family, the government should come forward to extend all helps to his family. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome you all to UNACO School Channel Imphal East, an exclusive co-educational residential school located on a sprawling 50 acres campus just 24 km away from Imphal city. The school will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. Academic session will begin on 1st April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Registration come admission open for 2023 and 24 session.
The legendary brand Vespa was born in 1946. The Vespa has a unique design with a V-shaped grille to complement its sleek cast. The Piaggio emblem at the front gives you the pride of ownership, innovative appearance, The design was inspired by the wasp, hence the name Vespa.
Adom gari macha darkar oibibra? Supnagi minute kuntragi manungda document ichang changdana Vespa amadi Aprilia gi apamba model sing supna dagi lupa lising tara kaktang puthok piduna loan unilawba yabagi khudong chaba pizare. Akupa marol kidamak contact tobirau 9089895330 amadi 9615823252 Tulasi Motors Private Limited Kahmei amadi Sangai Pro kudong chaba si mangan bigano ngasi mag-contact tobirau terms and condition apply.
Touch the pinnacles of success. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNACO School, Excellence in Education.
Welcome back. You're watching the Primetime ELITETV English News. Now moving on, the Indian Space Research Organization ISRO will launch PSLV C-55 with 2 Singaporean satellites today, April 22nd at 2:19 p.m. from Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota. This is a dedicated commercial mission through New Space India Limited, which is the commercial arm of ISRO. The Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle will launch 741 kg Telios 2 as the primary satellite and Lumilite 4 as the co-passenger satellite that weighs 16 kilograms. They are intended to be launched into an eastward low inclination orbit. It is the 57th flight of PSLV and the 16th mission of the PSLV Core Alone variant. This is the lightest version of PSLV. Also an update on COVID India. India today recorded 12,193 fresh COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. The toll has witnessed a rise of 501 cases and compared to that of Friday. On Friday, 11,692 COVID-19 cases infections were reported. Meanwhile, the nation reported 12,591 cases on April 20, 10,542 on April 19, 7,633 on April 18, 9,111 on April 17, 10,093 on April 16 and 10,753 on April 15. Meanwhile, in concern for the infection rises as the nation on Saturday recorded 42 deaths. Haryana on Saturday recorded 1,348 fresh coronavirus cases, over half of them from Gurugram, 598 cases, and Faridabad, 159 cases, said the state's health department's bulletin. Meanwhile, Rohtak and Jiin reported 89 cases each, while Hisar, Panchkula and Jaijar reported 68, 59 and 55 cases respectively, said the health bulletin. US President Joe Biden signed an executive order yesterday, April 21st, directing every single federal agency to work towards environmental justice for all and improve the lives of communities hit hardest by toxic pollution and climate change. US President said the order would deepen work to reverse years of policies. According to media reports, the order will establish a new Office of Environmental Justice within the White House to coordinate efforts across the government. It requires federal agencies to notify communications if toxic substances are released from a federal facility. Also an update on sports. In PL cricket today, April 22nd, Lucknow Super Giants will take on Gujarat Titans at Bharat Ratna Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee Ekana Cricket Stadium in Lucknow at 3:30 p.m. In another match, Mumbai Indians to lock horns with Punjab Kings at Wakede Stadium in Mumbai at 7:30 p.m. Last night, Chennai Super Kings defeated Sunrisers Hyderabad by 7 wickets at M.A. Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai. Chasing 135 for victory, Chennai Super Kings overhauled the target with 7 wickets in hand and 8 balls to spare. Earlier put into bat, Sunrisers Hyderabad posted 134 runs for the loss of 7 wickets in the stipulated 20 overs. Devon Conway scored a blistering 77 off 57 and Ravindra Jadeja picked up 3 wickets by giving away just 22 runs for Chennai Super Kings. Ravindra Jadeja was adjudged player of the match. At the Archery World Cup 2023 Stage 1 in Antalya, Turkey, the Indian compound mixed team of Jyothi Surekha Venam and Ojas Praveen Diotal dominated their way into the final last evening. April 21st, today, the Indian team will compete for gold medal against Chin Yi Suan and Chem Chai Loon of Chinese Taipei. In the semi-final, Jyothi Surekha Venam and Ojas Praveen Diotale defeated Malaysia's Fateh Nur Fateha, Mat Saleh and Mods Jawed Mazuki 157-155 to go to the medal match. The Indian team defeated Sophie Dodimont and Adrian Gontier of France 159-156 into quarter-finals. Jyothi Surekha Venam is also in the running for a medal in the women's compound individual category after making the semi-finals on Thursday. For ELITETV news channel, contact the email address info@elitv.in or 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. One-day workshop on ecological restoration of Kaubru Hills held at Institution of Information Technology, IIT Manipur. Police arrest 2 active cadres of outfit RPF PLA. Festival of Eid-ul-Fitr being celebrated today. Villagers to skip Eid after army trucks was ambushed in Poonch. And Lucknow Super Giants to take on Gujarat Titans, Mumbai Indians to lock horns with Punjab Kings in IPL cricket. That brings us to the end of the news. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening ahead.